Are you a CDL holder? Well, I got bad news for you. You're really close to losing your license. Like seriously, at any given moment, the wrong traffic ticket can cause you to lose or have your CDL disqualified. So we're gonna walk through all those tickets and how you can hopefully prevent that if you have a CDL. All right, we're talking about all the different ways that your commercial driver's license can get disqualified. And just to level set here from the beginning, what I mean by disqualification is essentially a suspension of your CDL. Now, they don't call it that. They call it a disqualification when it comes to a CDL, and they call it a suspension when it comes to your regular license. But how do you lose your CDL for a period of time? Well, there's actually 4 different categories of offenses. I'm going to walk you through all 4 and how they can affect your CDL. So the first most major violation is what we would call an immediate action violation. In other words, as soon as you plead guilty or are found guilty of this, the court is going to report this to the Illinois Secretary of State, and the Secretary of State is going to take immediate action. They're going to disqualify your CDL. The most common and obvious one is a DUI. If a commercial driver gets convicted or even just pleads guilty and takes court supervision on a DUI, they're going to get their CDL disqualified for 12 months. Same with some others like leaving the scene of an accident or committing a felony in a commercial vehicle. You're going to get disqualified for as little as 1 year, all the way up to a lifetime disqualification, permanent disqualification, depending on the seriousness of the offense and your background overall. So that's the immediate actions. Right below that is one called serious violations. And so these are lesser violations, but still considered to be serious by the Secretary of State. Things like speeding more than 15 over the limit, or all those tickets that result from like being in a car accident, improper lane usage, following too closely, failing to reduce speed to avoid an accident. All those tickets, in fact, most traffic tickets are going to fall into this category of being serious, where points are assessed, and if you get 2 convictions for these within a 3-year period, then you're going to get a 60-day disqualification. If you get 3 convictions within a 3-year period, then you're looking at 120 days without a CDL. So tons and tons of violations that fall into that serious category. Right below that is non-serious. I guess that's the best name they could come up with, right? Non-serious. And there's very few of these non-serious ones. In fact, the only one that really ever comes up for us is speeding less than 15 over the limit. Secretary of State has just determined that 15 is their cutoff. And under 15, it's a traffic ticket. There's points. It's a moving violation, but we're going to categorize that as being non-serious. It can still trigger some things, some test taking and stuff when you have to renew your license, but it's not going to lead to a disqualification of your license. And then finally, the lowest level is we have non-moving violations. These are not moving violations at all. There's no points assessed. They don't count towards a disqualification of your CDL at all. It's things like equipment violations, right? Cracked windshield, improper parking, loud muffler, things like that. Equipment violations that don't have any points assessed with it. And that's where you want to be, right? That's not going to add up to your CDL at all. So there's the 4 categories. You can see it goes from really serious to not so much. And so obviously, if you get one of these tickets, you want to know where it's at, right? Which category it's in, but also in court, can you either get it dismissed or get it knocked down? Really important question. That's going to determine the future of your CDL. Kelly, don't you just hate having to wait to get pricing for something?
It really is so annoying.
I know, just the other day, I had to wait 45 minutes just for the guy to tell me that it was going to cost $1,200 to get new tires on my really cool minivan.
That's so annoying. Good thing you can get pricing within seconds with DDT Quick Quote.
Wait, what's that?
Yeah, now Illinois drivers can get a quote within seconds for their traffic ticket.
It's really that convenient? There has to be some sort of catch, right?
Nope, not at all. There's no obligation or financial commitment to get the quote. Just go to our website, fill out the form, upload a picture of your ticket, and get an instant customized quote.
That sounds amazing. I'm going to go get my customized quote right now.
If you want to learn more, visit the link in the description to get more info.
So if this is something you want to learn more about, we've made other videos, other articles about how a CDL can get disqualified. This is something we deal with day in and day out in our law firm. If you want to learn more, or you even just want to talk to us about your particular ticket and how we may be able to protect your CDL, give us a call.